Hi everyone. In this video, let's have a look at the CC basic settings in Fedena. We're going to log in as an admin and go to the module examination under academics. And let's begin with these settings. Before we begin with the settings, we need to make sure that we've enabled CC grading pattern in the general setting. So I'm going to menu, I'm going to administration, and I'm going to the settings to make sure that I've enabled the right grading pattern from my general setting. As I've already enabled CC examination, I am going to go back to examination module under academics. I'm going to go to the settings and find the CC settings here. And the module that we're going to discuss now is CC basic settings. So in this video, let's have a look at the CC basic settings. The first setting that you find here is the CC grade set. CC grade set will allow you to create the scholastic grade set that's there in the institution. I'm going to create a new one by selecting this option, and we're going to mention what is the CC or co-scholastic grade set. We're going to go for the option new and create a grade set title. Once we've created the title for the grade set, inside which I'm going to create the co-scholastic grade set. The co-scholastic grade set in institutions generally happen to be a 5-point grading system, and they have a grade level from A to E and the grade point from 5 to 1. This is just an example. In case if the co-scholastic grade set differs with your institution, you can create like how it works there. We'll have to add grade, and we'll have to add a grade name and a grade point like how I've created here. I've created these just to show you a demo. And moving back to CC grade set, this way you can create more than one grade set in case if the institution has more than one grade set, and assign it whenever required. Moving back to the basic setting, the next thing that we're going to see is CC exam category. Under CC exam category, we're going to list the different types of exam categories. In CC examination, we have two different types of exam categories in general, like term 1 and term 2. So I've created them here. I've selected option new, and I've given the title term 1 and a description. And again, I've created term 2 the same way. Once we create the CC exam categories this way, the next thing that we're going to go for is CC weightages. Under CC weightages, we're going to create the weightages required for both the exam categories based on our calculation. As per the CC examination calculation, there's going to be FA and SA. There is going to be 2 FAs and 1 SA. FAs are going to have a weightage of 10 and SA is going to have a weightage of 30, which means there's going to be 2 FAs and each with a weightage of 10 and 1 SA with a weightage of 30. Now let's sum up. You can see the total weightages come up to be 50. Now this is going to be for a single exam category, which is term 1, and both the exam category together will give you a weightage of 100. And this is the calculation that we're going to follow in our CC examination settings. As you can see here, under the basic settings, we're going to create CC weightages. And while creating these CC weightages, I'm going to select new and create it like this. I've created them. And when I select new, I'm going to give a weightage, say 10. And I'm going to select the type to be FA or SA. As I said earlier, FAs are going to have a weightage of 10. So I'm selecting FA, providing the weightage 10, and I'm selecting the exam category from the drop down, term 1 or term 2. Now let's say I'm selecting term 1. For term 1, as I said, there has to be 2 FAs and 1 SA. So I've created 1 FA right now. I'm going to save this, and I'll create one more SA, just like how I mentioned here. So I've created one more SA with a weightage of 30. I've selected SA from drop down, selected exam category to be term 1, and I've saved. In Fedena, since Fedena is aware that there's going to be 2 FAs as per CBSE calculation, we are not going to consider creating one more FAs. We have created 1 FA and we have given a weightage. The other SA will have a weightage, and that will give a total weightage of 50 for term 1. The same thing is going to be created for term 2 as well. This is all about CC weightages, and once these weightages are created, we'll assign these weightages for a classes by selecting assign weightages. Now we'll have to select the class which has CC examination. Let's say this is the class. Once we select, we can see all these 4 different weightages that is available. We select all of them because all of them together is going to give us a weightage of 100. Selecting and saving this and moving back to the basic setting. So this is all about all the 4 types of basic settings that we have in Fedena. Thanks for listening to this video.